Hey all, Hipper here. Today we're looking at yet another PS5 game that actually works really well with the PSVR2 headset. And the game this, time here is a game that's just recently been made available on PlayStation Plus. So it's free if you actually have that service. And the game is The Quarry. Now, this game is, not your standard PlayStation 5 game. It's more along, the veins or the likes of, games that are half movie and half actual game. The Quarry is made by Supermassive Games, which you may actually already know because they have an actual PSVR2 game in on the stove. It's cooking. It'll be here soon. And until then, I think that you should give The Quarry a go. If you've played Until Dawn, it's a game by Supermassive Games that came out, I don't know, 5, 6 years ago now, I believe. Then you know what The Quarry is about because, like I said, The Quarry, it's a movie with interspersed with areas where you can choose how the story actually unfolds, and you also take control of the characters. You have to do stuff. You have to walk around. You have to solve puzzles, and The Quarry works very, very well with PSVR 2, and I'll get into that in a minute. So, why does The Quarry work so well with PSVR 2? And I can tell you quickly, it's all about immersion. That's what this headset does. And you pay a little bit on your resolution, but you're getting it back in spades in the immersion of the game. Because the whole trick to this headset here, when you're not playing an actual VR game, because The Quarry, as you know, like many other PlayStation 5 games, were not made specifically for the PSVR 2 headset. It's just a standard PS5 game. If you play The Quarry in the headset, you're going to play it using what is called cinematic mode. And that mode is basically the LCD screen in here, or the OLED screen in here, acting as a gigantic cinema screen for you to play your game on. And the screen is so big that to see something in the corner of the screen, you're actually going to have to look at the screen, also the other corner. So it's not that good a choice for very fast-paced game where you have to usually keep the whole screen in your vision and you be able to react faster than. The only thing that needs you to react fast in this game are some quick time button prompts, but they're easily done in the headset. You don't need to worry about that. But this game has a lot of adventure, puzzle, walking around, figuring out how to continue, and having the environment as your biggest adversary, really. And games like that work really, really well in PSVR 2, and The Quarry is no exception. So what's the game about? Well, it's basically about a bunch of friends who go to a summer camp in the forest, as is customary, and lots of strange things start to happen, and everything soon spins out of control. And I won't spoil anything here. I will just say that the story is quite good. It's not as good as Until Dawn, I think, but it's still like a very decent, script really for the game. And why should you play it in the PSVR 2 headset? Because, like I already said a few times here, it's all about the immersion. Fire the game up, put your PSVR headset on, of course put it in front of your eyes as well, that helps a lot. And if you have them, like get out your PS or your PlayStation Pulse 3D headphones and put them on as well. Like they fit perfectly with the headset. The headset goes down, the Pulse 3D headphones goes on, and you won't even notice that you have them on. And that will, seclude you completely from the outside world, and all you're seeing is the world that's happening in your PSVR headset. And like I said in pretty much all of my reviews here, because this is an OLED screen in the headset, you're getting those very, very dark blacks, completely dark blacks really, and mixed with very, very bright, high dynamic lighting, and it works really well. And in the Quarry, it works extremely well because this is a very moody, scary game with lots of tensions and build up, and you want to get like the fullest experience from that. And the only way to do that is really, in my opinion, to use the PSVR2 headset. So in such a way, completely block out the outside world and have your headphones on as well. And you really get sucked into this, like the atmosphere and the immersion in the game is just so much better. It's really fantastic, to be honest. And I hope that the next installment in Supermassive Games, library would be an actual PSVR game based on the Quarry or Until Dawn. Something where you're actually walking around. It should not be an on-rails shooter like what they're brewing right now. It should be a game where you're allowed to go around, solve environmental puzzles just like in the game at the moment, except it should be in stereoscopic 3D with the PSVR2 headset. That's not the case at the moment, but it still works very, very well in the headset, and I highly recommend it. So are there any downsides to playing the Quarry in the PSVR2 headset or using the PSVR2 headset? And yes, there is one major downside. The Quarry is, as a movie or, something along the movie media, is meant to be enjoyed with other people. It's not meant to, but it kind of, you get more out of it enjoying it with other people. So if you're sitting there like on the couch with your PSVR2 headset on and your headphones and you're watching a movie, you're not really being very social, and the whole social aspect kind of gets lost. And of course that's the same with the Quarry. If you are playing the game with the headset on and like headphones on and no one can even talk to you at all, well then you are giving up a little bit of the, well not a little bit, you're giving up the entire social aspect of the game. Now for some people that's not a problem, like you could live alone, or maybe you're whatever significant other doesn't want to watch what you want to watch, or doesn't want to play the Quarry, and in that case, well, definitely pop the headset on and you are in another world, and around you people can still have the lights on, they can still walk around and talk without actually pulling you out of the immersion in the game. And that's really important. And also don't forget that you can actually use this headset here without a TV. You need a TV to set it up the first time, but after that you just need your PS5 and the headset, and that's it. So you can bring your headset along to your grandparents' house or something. You don't have to lug a whole 65-inch TV along with it. You just need to bring the headset. So that was the Quarry, guys, and it works exceedingly well on PSVR2. I know it's not made for the headset, and you don't get any 3D effects or anything like that, but the immersion and like the feeling of actually being part of the game is, almost second to none. It's almost better than some of the actual real VR games, like Resident Evil Village. The tension in the Quarry has always been high, but it's even higher with this headset here on, and of course the Pulse 3D headphones. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and don't forget to comment or ask some questions or whatever is on your mind, and I'll see you out there.
What are you talking about?